There is a campaign for mayor going on right now. There's an election going on right now. What are you finding out on the streets of Toronto?
I'm actually learning a lot. I was talking, there's info on Islam over there, and I was really interested in talking to them. So I'm finding that people are people, and that, you know, I think we have a fear up a lot of times, but really we're all kind of the same, you know, we all have to eat, we all love people, and I think that we should go out there and try and understand each other. So
I agree. There is a fear out there, and sometimes that fear of certain things makes us scared to say anything or hear anything, so we end up talking about the weather a lot. But what are the issues that people are concerned about, that people are looking for answers for, you know, outside of the elections, outside of politics? What are people interested in?
I think religion's a big one. There's a lot of religious people out right now.
It matters not what happens to anything in the flesh or physical. What matters is the people's spiritual souls. And the thing is the growth of a group of people called the elect. Now you feed them spiritually, that's all that really matters. Everything else is going to be gone. This world government is preordained thousands of years ago by God. It's going to be happen. You can try and fight it if you want. It's evil, I agree, but you're not going to be able to stop it because it's part of God's plan. It's going to happen. And Christ specifically talking about stuff like that, it's only for Christians. He said, resist not evil. He said the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, such as guns. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. It's a spiritual warfare.
Against principalities in high places.
Spiritual.
Against politicians.
Spiritual.
He said, Ephesians said politicians,
no, you're not supposed to be entangled.
Spiritual wickedness in principalities.
You're not to be entangled with the affairs of this world. It's a waste of time.
I think Christians said this in 1000 AD.
No, it's a
I think
fact.
Christians said this when there was a British Empire.
An unchanging fact.
All the lazy Christians, said, I'm not doing nothing, man. God's got it.
No.
The Christians that work hard free the slaves. They free the slaves.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah.
Not non-stop motor mouth, man.
I'm just getting words in too, man.
Motor mouth. I'm saying that you can't stop it. It's ordained of God. End of point. You can't stop it. It's ordained of God.
What if you're wrong?
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm not. It's ordained of God.
Okay.
There's been political. There's been a protest that's happened down on Queen Street. They were against liberals. So it was interesting to hear that side, because I think a lot of Torontonians are liberal. So they might have been looking to pick a fight, but they were also there to talk about issues that they thought the city should hear about.
Hopefully they had a point.
Of all the broken promises, oh Dalton, you've gotten one more year. Oh, thanks a lot for everything.
Please.
Christians are here only for a group of people called the elect. That's all they're here for. The elect are the spiritually born ones spiritually. That's who Christians are here for. Not to waste their time trying to fight a government that can't be stopped because it's ordained of God. I know you're sincere in what you're trying to do, but it can't be stopped. It's ordained of God.
Does Christian morality
I don't
not
want to
dictate,
argue anymore about it.
Doesn't it not dictate you do anything else?
You're wasting your time. You're supposed to concentrate on helping
if you
people
see God's
spiritually.
children suffering, should you help them or not?
Spiritually. Because the physical is nothing.
What about intellectually? What about learning about things?
What's more important, the spiritual or the physical?
Well, you need wisdom with knowledge.
What's
I'll
more
agree with
important?
That. I'll agree with that.
No, it's not wisdom. It's more than that. It's a real entity, the spirit. It's
Right.
forever. If you spend your time physically trying to fight a government that's ordained of God to fulfill His... You know what the purpose of this world government is? It's the purging and the purification of His elect. That's the purpose of this world government. It has a purpose. They go through the fires of purging and purification, spiritual growth. That's the purpose of it.
You could be right, sir.
Well,
I have no doubt.
that's the purpose. That's laid out in the Bible
My whole
too.
thing is that if God's going to break everything in 5 years, we should at least do something good for 5 years.
What do you mean by break everything?
He's going to take the world government, the whole thing.
His plan, his purpose of training the elect can't be stopped. Nothing is being broken. That's exactly what's supposed to happen.
No, but if it's all supposed to end, what are we supposed to do until the end? Are we not supposed to help people that are being made to suffer by evil?
You're wasting
we shouldn't fight evil.
You're wasting your time on physical things. No. He never told us to do that. He said, resist not evil is what he said. He said, feed the sheep is what he said. The spiritual people, that's the only thing that's going to carry on. Now, I understand you're sincere.
I understand you are too, man. I respect that. I respect that.
Fighting this evil world government, I agree. It's evil, yeah. But it has a purpose. The purging and purification of the elect. The growth of the elect. That's why I'm not going to waste my time physically trying to fight him. First of all,
I hope you make better people, man. That's cool.
Well, it's a fact. First of all, it's ordained by God. There's no way we can stop it. What's going to happen is going to happen. You know. So we should just feed the elect. That's what he told us to do. Feed the sheep. End of story.
Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. So there's like 1,000 people there. All the media, all the press. And everyone's being very, very polite.
Yeah.
And there's a Canada Walk of Fame thing. So Sarah Polley's there, Canadian actress. She got a star on the Walk of Fame.
Oh.
A couple other Canadians are getting stars on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Canadian Walk of Fame.
Thanks again, Clara Hughes. I think you have some. You guys want to take Clara's picture as well?
It was quiet. It was boring. What are your thoughts on that?
No, I just tried to get through and they fucking blocked me off. And I asked the officer, how long until I can walk across the street? And they're like, just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. Like, I'm the fucking scum of the earth. Like, fuck you. They're fucking people. Honestly. She's Nelly Furtado. She sings a song.
Yo,
fuck
she's
you.
there?
Yeah.
What the hell? I'm going down.
Now he's excited. She's cute. No, I'm with you. What do you think of that display? What do you think of that shit?
I don't care. Like, it's just there. I was just trying to get through.
Did you find it boring? Because you got close. It was so quiet.
Yeah, it's boring. Like, there's just a red carpet there for a bunch of people I don't give a shit about.
And a bunch of people standing around really quietly.
Yeah.
You know. If you check that out, that psychological operation, the way they run these things, it's almost like they're telling us, you can train kids to be quiet.
Oh yeah, like a classroom.
They never. It's a classroom. It is a classroom. There are so many adults there, just quietly standing there.
On the street, however you like to look at it. Won 2 Commonwealth Game medals, won 8 Pan American Game medals, 6 Olympic medals, like I said earlier, 18-time Canadian champion in cycling.
There's 1,000 people over there. You don't hear them. You can't hear them. If you're standing beside them, you still don't hear them.
Someone's got to raise some noise. 9/11 was an inside job.
I don't want to do it because I'm already.
I know, yeah, I know.
I'm already known for that, right? So it's, you're messing up our party. I would like it if someone who's at the party could just go, man, this is some bullshit. Look, Raul, man, it's been a year since we hung out. I'm afraid we're getting, we my colleagues here and I, Toronto Truth Seekers, YouTube support local scene, whatyouvantobelievin.com. We're trying to say that, we should get a bit more active on issues, right? Is there a way to beat this?
I don't know, man. I know. I've lost faith.
I'm with you. I don't know.
Even yesterday morning.
Agreement is always good no matter what. Uniting people through agreement. Because, I mean, half the problem with everything is people disagreeing or fighting.
Nah, that's communism, man. They did that. They always unite people under one thing.
United Nations.
United Nations.
No, but not individually united. Just any, like, a gathering. Not as in, like, forced to stay together. But I mean, like, if people just have the freedom to, like, mingle in, like, but, like, not specific groups of people, like, the whole entire populace, like, most, like, you know, they control, like, you know, crowds and stuff. They don't let people freely, like, we get chill at parks.
I'm saying that this collectivist model that we're under right now
Yeah.
is causing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like we are being herded into this sort of obedient class. Like, what are we supposed to like? What are we supposed to talk about?
Become a good consumer. You're born and here's your script. This is your life. You wake up, you grow up, you buy stuff, and you die.
No, people are afraid to say things about certain topics because they don't want to be called stupid.
Well, what's the adage?
Right
What's the adage? Don't talk about religion and politics.
Yeah,
those are the most exciting things to talk about.
Who told us to say that? Who told us to feel that? If we know that you know, governments are kind of, you know, they lie a lot and corporations lie a lot, and then if we work with them, you know, is there a perception that we may be getting fooled into supporting them as opposed to exposing the lies? I want to know if that's out there in youth culture at all.
I don't know youth culture, but I don't personally believe in that. And I don't believe that all corporations are evil either. And I think that a lot of corporations can do a lot of good as well.
Absolutely.
Basically, again, comes down to what I was saying earlier. People are people, and there's evilness in the world and there's good in the world, but I don't like to categorize people or corporations as good or bad.
Yeah, we're not black and white. It's not a black or white issue. Awesome, Ashley. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Can I take your picture?
Yes, absolutely.
Can I take your picture too?
They're standing there. They're standing there and not giving a shit. Messed up.
I gotta go find some food. I'll be my guys.
Take care. All right. What up?
Oh, what up?
Press for Truth. Where was Press for Truth on the scene, man? Sarah Polly was there getting us done. Tell me look at what Canadians are into. Okay, so say we're into our own thing. When we're into things collectively, that's what it is. The fruits of your labor are important, and if there is evil in the world, and you have a God that says, you know, you should act right, then part of acting right is fighting that evil. Even if he's going to break everything in a few years, it doesn't matter. What can we do until he does? I think is a better idea. Like about that helicopter. Christians for anti-aircraft guns. That's a new group I want to start. The most obvious thing, like this is the weather. Like it's the safest subject because you can't disagree. It's right here.
That's right.
But what are the issues? Toronto Truth Seekers, we're looking for truth. What you want to believe in.com, my campaign website.